Hungry Ghost Month, which will last until August 26. It is believed that during this period, the gates of the underworld open up, releasing spirits to visit the living. Now, what should we do and what should we avoid? Joining us now is Feng Shui Master Marites Allen. So Marites, well, tell us a bit more about this. Every year, diba, we hear about the Hungry Ghost Month and how it's perceived as an inauspicious month by some. So what are the general beliefs, first up, associated with the Ghost Month?
Yes, thank you so much, Christine, and thank you once again for having me every year. Of course, to the whole team of CNN Philippines. So basically, the Ghost Month begins today, July 29 until August 26. So the dos, yung parang mga kailangan talaga is we have to burn the incense. We have to feed the hungry ghost so that they will not bother us. And there is a very special mantra that they have to recite when you are lighting the incense. It's called Nama Sava Tagata Avolakiti Om Sabara Sabara Hong. So maybe, we can flash it on later. And then do you want me to go through each of them, mga dos and don'ts, Christine?
Yes, please. So first, yung mga do. So sabi nga, kailangan mag-burn tayo ng incense. Tapos sabi mo, may special mantra. Ano pa ang kailangan namin gawin?
Yes. So usually, some people, if you don't have like a singing bowl, I have a singing bowl here. To get rid of the negative energy, usually you can use your own singing bowl. It cleanses the energy of the environment. Otherwise, pag wala, if they don't have, they can actually just, improvise. I put some salt, rock salt in the corner of my home, bedrooms, entrance and everything. Try to make sure that the living spaces are all clean. And for example, if you have mga doors which are locked or cabinets, make sure that these are well lighted. If you have a door which are crackling, for example, or squeaky, put some oil on it and put some protection. If you are to attend an event, try not to sit at the front row because supposed to be the front row is meant to be seated on by the spirits. And then if you feel that, you're walking somewhere and you feel that you have this eerie presence, try to be calm and wear some mantra protections. I actually have a lot of mantra even behind me. I'm wearing some as well. And then if you feel that you are in danger, there's like a very, very short, powerful mantra. It's called Hum. Hum, hum, hum. You just say those words. This is in fact the powerful Hum symbol. So by saying those words, these are very, very powerful that can protect you. Of course, protective amulets are very important. These are inscribed with holy, special prayers and mantras. And then some people, they can actually offer some paper money or they can offer food to the spirits as well. Now, another thing that they should not do, Christine, if they could, is to avoid going to yin places. These are like hospitals, prison cells, those are yin energy places. And then if you can also try to avoid throwing parties, especially to those people who wanted to move house. Because some people, they said, oh, Marites, it's already like, it's been arranged many times, what do we do? So try to get auspicious dates from our calendars or almanac if you must do. But if you can, try not to have huge parties at home. And then if you are pregnant, for example, if you are having a small baby, try to avoid putting your clothes or hanging it outside at nights. And then do not schedule major life events such as opening business, getting married, getting engagement. There are some people who has to do some medical operations. So if you can delay it a later time, it's better. And then try to avoid using a lot of black accessories. So better to be wearing something, like fire element energy such as red, pink, or purple. Happy colors are better during Ghost Month. And then to couples out there, try to avoid doing a lot of romantic gestures in dark places because apparently the ghosts are getting jealous of you. And then, of course, minimizing traveling late at night, even on far away places if you can. Because sometimes what could happen is that, cancellations could happen, delays of flight, In fact, it's happening now here in Europe. Here in London, my God, every day our airports here is like the lots of delays of plane travels as well. And then, like what I said, if you can avoid it, do not have big parties or celebrations. Some people also they have like mirrors in their bedroom. Try to avoid sleeping, in front of a mirror at night with a mirror in front of your bed at night. Do not go to campings or trekkings. And then preferably stop saying ghost. Better to say my friends or these are my good friends. In fact, you can even ask, some favors from them. And yeah, to some people who are going through major construction, try to avoid starting the construction. But if you have already started the construction, you can actually continue. But always light incense every after construction day, every day. And then if you happen to see butterflies or small insects in the house, they believe this could be manifestation or spirits of our ancestors. So try to avoid killing them. And if you happen to see some coins in the streets, do not pick them up because this could be some offerings to them as well.
All right, so those are all the do's and don'ts that we mustn't do and of course do. How long must we do this, Marites? Kailan matatapos yung ghost month?
Well, the ghost month begins today, July 29 until August 26. But then for me, Christine, we do a lot of prayers. There are some things in our life that we cannot postpone because we have to do it, right? So I think for me, it's just proceed with caution. And of course, do a lot of prayers. This is in fact the time that we have to actually pray harder for our dear departed loved ones, especially those because the last 2 years there's a lot of families who lost their loved ones, right? So the first 1 year is actually very important. So the more we guide them and we pray for them is actually better for all of us.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Marites, for joining us and, of course, for sharing all of your do's and don'ts, things that we must consider for this ghost month. Thank you so much for being with us here on New Day.